This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the Noon Barbados Day update for Thursday, May 22nd, 2014. I'm Kamar Jordan. Good afternoon. Leading regional officials are gathered in Bridgetown to tackle the challenges facing Caribbean central banks. High on the agenda are issues including debt management, falling levels of foreign reserves, and new e-commerce technologies. At this morning's opening, Central Bank Governor Dr. Delal Worrell says in the new financial world, central banks are increasingly under pressure, and he urges regional counterparts to pull together to address pressing issues.
The conventional approaches to the management of debt distinguish between the circumstances of advanced countries and emerging market countries, but they do not acknowledge any distinction between large self-contained countries like Brazil and small countries like ourselves, who have to depend on foreign exchange inflows to fuel economic growth. We therefore have to share experiences among ourselves in search of our own guidelines for managing debt, guidelines that make sense in our reality. The conference will discuss the pros and cons of adopting more flexible investment guidelines in the search for greater yield on foreign reserves.
To the Labour front now, as Labour Minister Dr. Esteban Suku gets ready to make another attempt to settle the impasse over contentious layoffs at the National Conservation Commission this evening. She suggests there are lessons to be learned from the ongoing retrenchment exercise, and the government intends to pay attention. Dr. Esteban Suku says she will be taking an in-depth look at several factors, including the ages and gender of the affected workers, to better inform the ministry's decisions and employment policies. The Labour Minister disclosed the retrenchment exercise is drawing to an end as the government meets its target of 3,000 layoffs. And while she concedes it's been painful, she insists it's for the better good. She further notes that the National Insurance Scheme is in a position to pay benefits for another 30 years, as she assured affected workers they won't be abandoned by the government. Meantime, head of the Barbados Vocational Training Board, Henderson Thompson, is calling on employers to get on board with the apprenticeship program it offers. He says that while he's satisfied that people pass through the program are able to find jobs, employers are still not given enough recognition to the certificates. He was speaking to the media as thoughts continue on human resource development strategy. Minister of International Business, Commerce and Small Business Development Donville Innes is leading the Barbados delegation to Canada today to lure more foreign direct investment to the island. During the Canada tour, a memorandum of understanding is due to be signed between the Greater Charlottetown Area Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, providing a framework for coordinated trade activities in Barbados and Atlantic Canada. The delegation, which also includes representatives of Invest Barbados, returns home on May 30.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
To our regional neighbors now, in Jamaica, outrage in the parish of St. James as detectives investigate the brutal murder of a 9-year-old boy. Police discovered the body just after 5 o'clock this morning. The boy reportedly went missing yesterday afternoon around noon, and reports suggest he left home to visit a man. The incident comes just days after 9-year-old twin boys Brandon and Braden Jones were swept away by flood waters. On the international front, Thailand's military takes control of the government and has suspended the constitution. The cabinet has been ordered to report to the military. Television broadcasting has been suspended and public gatherings have been banned. A nationwide curfew has been imposed. In a television statement this morning, the nation's army chief vowed to restore order and enact political reforms. On Tuesday, the army had imposed martial law. And that's been now our noon update. Join us again at 6 p.m. Until then, you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, or like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Kmar Jordan. Have a good afternoon and join us again at 6 o'clock.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.